is no L in Wednesday. There's only W's, baby, and we're getting them today. Let's go. I'm tired of this darn losing here lately, too. Let's quit this stuff today. We're going to do it, Mike. We're going to put out a parlay that wins today. We took a break yesterday. We took a break Monday. We're back in full force today. We're brought to you by OddsJam, Premier Odds Comparison Company. Don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program. Link is below. Jacob Trader says W for Wednesday. Oh, yeah. And wins. Along with the Discord link below. OddsJam Discord, over 20,000 strong. Get in there. Do it now. OddsJam.com. Go there now for your 7-day free trial. Let's do it. We make money with OddsJam on a daily basis. Let's make some money today. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of it. It's hump day, says Tristan. And Scotty Cope says, hey, guys, the Mariners are getting shut out by Patrick Corbin. That is embarrassing. Yes, it is.
Corbin seems to be pitching a little better as of late, though. But, yeah, I mean, Washington, I think didn't they win one game in that series already with Seattle?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It was the one yesterday.
Yeah. And the one before that was game one that they actually, I think they were up 4-0 in that game. They lost. I'm looking at it now, 8-4, but I'm pretty sure they were up in that game as well. But yeah, I mean, Washington, you know how it is with these bad teams. Once in a while, they can play good, and they don't have nothing to lose. So you just never know. Underdogs are never a bad. I mean, you play a 3-game series, you're not going to sweep every one, so you're going to get an underdog win in at least one of those 3 games most of the time, I mean, so yeah, I mean, underdogs, I know a lot of people that take that underdog approach in MLB, and I'm sure it's profitable.
Look at what happened last night. A's over the Yankees, 2-1.
Yeah.
Who'd have figured that? All right, so Jabari, we've had the NBA draft. And tonight we have the NHL draft.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Which were you more excited about? The NBA draft or the NHL draft?
Because the NBA draft, of course.
I got to be honest with you, man. The NHL has got, I'm telling you, you can, out of the top 10, you can get one heck of a player in those top 10 players. And I'm sorry, I didn't see that kind of star power out of the NBA. Although, let's face it, Wemby, the number 1 pick, holy cow. I was watching him. Did you see the video of him in the Spurs uniform for the first time? The guy can like jump 4 inches and dunk. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. And his ball skills. I love the Joker, but man, Jabari, I ain't never seen a big guy with those kind of ball skills dribbling. Are you serious?
I'll be honest. I mean, you have, and the biggest thing is I know he keeps tweeting about saying why people say he has to gain weight. He is going to need to gain a little weight because when he comes up against centers like Jokic, they're just going to move him around. They're going to probably move him to the 4 and then keep like a Zach Collins at the 5 and be okay. Just knowing how Greg likes to run that system, he'll do that. He's smart enough. But Wemby has a lot of ball skills, and he reminds me of a young KD. Really, that's what he reminds me of. Coming out of UT, he reminds me of young KD on the Seattle Supersonics, where he was great in college. Wemby had a lot of hype coming in out of France, so we're just gonna have to see. He's either gonna pan out or he's not gonna pan out. So. We'll see. I don't know necessarily the Suns are the best system for him to really be the best one-on-one player in. I would have liked to have seen him go to another team, but that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get this comment, Mike. Fernando Brea was on a call with me last week.
Yes.
He has not had a bad day since having the call with me.
Great.
So maybe you two need to get on a call with me.
We're on a call right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
We're
yeah,
on every Wednesday with you, and our days aren't getting as good as Fernando. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, great stuff, Fernando. Stick to it. I believe I spoke with Fernando too briefly, and he said he'd talk with you, and he just wanted to touch base with me a little bit. And yeah, he seems to have it down, going good. Keep evaluating what you're doing, Fernando, and grind it out, man, because that's what betting is. It's a grind, you know. Take the tough days as they come. And the good days will be there to replenish those eventually.
Now, Jabari, let me tell you why I'm excited about the NHL draft. There is going to be a lot of maneuvering, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be, after you get past the top 4, okay, which are pretty well, there. After you get past them, man, there could be all kinds of maneuvering, okay? And there's teams with multiple first round picks that may be trying to make a move, man. I mean, take a look at what happened today. Riley Smith, who was one of the 6 original Vegas Golden Knights, they just won the cup. They just traded him.
Yeah, that's a big move.
He's gone.
Then they signed Barbashev to a 5-year.
Right,
my boy Ivan from the Blues.
And then you saw New Jersey make a little move last night. Tyler Toffoli coming from Calgary. That's a good move for New Jersey. I mean, I like that move a lot. I mean, that's a team that was on the rise this year. They were a little more competitive than I thought in the playoffs, but ultimately they didn't get the job done. But making a move like that just shows they're here to stay in that pretty tough Eastern Conference. But Bob, that just opens the door up with that move, Riley Smith. We looked at Colorado as a futures, and it's looking good, man. I really think that opens up that Colorado futures as looking a little better. I mean, look, Riley Smith's a big player for Vegas. You can't deny that. I get why they had to make the move, but looking at some early value for futures, Colorado is certainly a team standing out heavily for me.
So I saved this for when Jabari was going to be here. We had Tony on Monday. We looked at baseball futures. Mike and I looked at hockey futures yesterday. And Jabari, we're going to just take a little trip into NBA futures. You can go to the NBA page. You can click on the futures. And let's just take a look at Eastern Conference first odds. And there's not a lot out there. It looks like DraftKings and Bet Rivers. Right now, Celtics at plus 200, followed by the Bucks, the Sixers. The Heat have moved up to plus 650, and then the Cavs at plus 1,000. Guys, that's your top 5. The Cavs in the top 5? Am I missing something?
No, you're not. They got a really good team. I just think this year they couldn't get the chemistry together was the problem. You still keep your core and Mobley, Jared Allen, they're still there. You still got Donovan Mitchell for another year, and you still got Darius. So you kept a lot of your core here, and they're only going to get better throughout the summer. So yeah, I agree with that. They're better than any other team by far. The Knicks, Hawks just trade away John Collins. Raptors just lost FVV for Van Vliet. Nets, for some reason, didn't take a deal that they could have potentially gained on with trading Mikal Bridges away. Somebody was giving them a first-round pick, and they didn't take it. Yeah, I mean, there's no other better team that's in a better situation than them right now. They kept a lot of their core guys. Miami, though, if they can sign Dame, they might be an underdog to win their Eastern Conference. We don't know where Dame's going, if he's still going to stay, if he's not going to stay. I hope he leaves, though, to be honest.
So let me ask you a question. If I get free bets, which I do, throughout the year, you think it'd be a good idea to try to put a free bet on each one of these top 5?
Yes. And I think, me personally, I think you should put most of your money on the Celtics with them signing the unicorn. They didn't give up a lot. Of course,
that fell through when that fell through a little differently, when we talked last, Jabari. Yeah,
right. Sure.
They didn't give up a lot, but they still ended up, refacilitating a trade. So it was obviously something both teams wanted, which made
Right.
sense for Washington's part because you already traded Bradley Beal away. So you pretty much have already blown up the system. You can't build a team around Kristaps,
Right. Okay.
at that point. So, you didn't give up a lot. I don't really like them giving up Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies, but that was a surprise to everybody. So I don't know.
Okay.
But
So
it
let's
happened.
look at the Western Conference here real quick. Top 5 are the Nuggets, of course, the Suns, the Warriors, the Lakers, and the Clippers, followed by the Grizz outside the top 5. Lakers top 5. What am
I like
what
to
am
hear
I
what
missing?
Mike has to say about this one personally. I
Yeah.
would like to hear your thoughts.
All right.
I mean, again, there's some unknowns here. I'm not sure that I'm sold on the Lakers. You saw it this year. They, at the end of the day, they were a lower seed. They were hoping to get on a run and be healthy enough playoff time. LeBron obviously was banged up some as well. He's getting older now. Anthony Davis, the question marks with him throughout a season. I just don't know right now that I trust the Lakers. I would be willing to take to take a chance on a team like the Clippers or Memphis or Dallas even before I would the Lakers right now. I'm not buying in. I'm fine on those
Well,
guys.
the Lakers are in a quandary. Austin Reeves,
Exactly.
they may be paying him. Okay, and here's the question: are they going to overpay him?
Yes, they will.
Yeah, and they'll have to.
And is he the kind of guy that really needs to be getting that kind of money, guys?
No.
Probably not. No. But again, you're in a position where you're going to have to do something like that likely, because what's your other options right now? I mean, you're going to look at that and say, oh man, he was good in the playoffs for us when we needed, and he did. He had some good moments. Let's face it. He did. I give him credit.
He plays well with LeBron.
Okay. But at the end of the day, he is what he is. And it's not going to be able to measure up to the rest of the field that you're looking at right here. I just can't trust enough in the Lakers. I liked them last year in the, this last season. It seems like an eternity ago, I guess. But
let's get to the championship. Here we go. Top 5 are Nuggets, Celtics, Bucks, Suns, and Warriors. There are no FanDuel odds yet. It looks like they got the Nuggets and the Celtics even at plus 475. Well, the Sixers and the Warriors are actually and actually the Lakers are plus 1,400. Man,
I don't agree with that Warriors. I think they should be probably plus 2,000. To be honest, they're older. They haven't added in any new pieces. You just lost Dante DiVincenzo off the bench. You add in Chris Paul.
Right.
It's just a lot going on there. I know people that thought they were going to be better when they signed D'Lo, and that didn't work out. So we're going to have to see. That'll probably move Steph to more of a shooting guard position if they do decide to play all 5 of them at once and play small ball. Then it might move Steph to
that's going to be a really interesting. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting lineup. But Kerr's a pretty good coach. Maybe he can make something out of it. Fifth project, is that where you're putting your money, Jacob? Jacob's all over this. DraftKings Mikoff is plus 400 for fourth and plus 200 for fifth. I have not bet any. Mike, have you bet any NHL draft?
Not yet. No. Nope.
Sacramento's way down. Yeah, they are way down. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
thank you, Scott.
I'm all right on the Warriors. I'll take a pass on those guys right now. I mean, I do. I mean, Boston's certainly a team that I would be willing to take a flyer on, to win it all. You may look at Denver. I mean, I know it's hard to go back to back, but I mean, you may want to look at them again as well. And then We'll see with Phoenix. I mean, there's no doubt that they can be legit, but I mean, I don't know with the lack of depth. I just don't know. I don't know.
No bench.
Yeah, I mean, how are they
last
going to
year?
be able? And then if let's say Bradley Beal gets banged up a little bit, like he's known to do, and I'm a big Beal guy. He's a St. Louis guy. I love Bradley Beal, but he's not always available. Availability's big. But these guys nowadays in the NBA, they look at this as, hey, as long as we're healthy by playoff time, we don't care. We don't care about our record or our seeding. But, you know, at some point that does become a factor because the lower seed you are, the harder the competition is throughout. So I know Miami did a great job, but you're not going to see that every year.
I'm going to jump in here first, guys. We're going to put a parlay together, a 4-leg. I'm jumping in first. I'm taking the first pick. I'm going to the WNBA, and I am taking the Mystics minus 4.5 tonight. Add it. I can get it at minus 110. I'm on it. There you go. That's pick number 1.
Okay.
I hate to do that to you guys, but that's what I'm doing.
No,
I'm taking the Mystics.
Okay.
I'd rather. I don't want to dream tonight. Okay.
You don't want to what?
Dream.
Okay.
The Atlanta Dream.
Okay.
So I'm going to be mystical.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mike, you got a pick? Make a pick for me.
Yeah, Bob.
That wins.
Let's go into that Miami Boston game.
Okay.
We were just saying this not too long ago in the NBA, weren't we? Miami Boston. Now we're looking at baseball here. Let's go with the Marlins on the money line tonight.
Okay.
I like Miami. We got Garrett on the mound. Should be solid. I mean, this is a team in Miami. It's 12 games over 500.
Right.
They've been tearing it up. I'm very impressed with this team. So
this is with Alcantara at 2-6.
And Chisholm, 22 and 11 while he has been gone.
Right.
He returned last night. He had a big night. Would he go 3 for 4, a few RBIs? He's back to his old usual tricks, isn't he? I mean, my gosh, that guy can play ball, can he?
By the way, guys,
how do you miss that much time and then just your first game, 3 RBIs, 3 hits? Man.
Well, let's talk about Ohtani real quick before we go any further. 2 home runs, and he struck out 10 guys. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That has not been done in 60 years.
Yeah. Well, look, Braxton Garrett's going to get Miami deep in the game. He's not going to give up a ton of runs. He's been very good here lately. So I love Miami on the money line tonight.
Jabari, how do you feel about making a pick tonight?
I'm looking. He ripped that pick from right under me, so I'm looking.
Dang it.
It's all right.
Why do you do that?
Yeah, there was another one I was looking at too, and I just went with that one. Darn it, because
I'm going to tell you, there's a new philosophy here. I'm not going to worry about trying to give away $100. Okay, I'm just going to worry about trying to put together a parlay that wins. So if we think after 3 legs it's solid, that's what we're going to do. And if we only give away $25, so be it. I'd rather win than lose. I've been losing all these, man. I bet on every one of them.
Yeah,
Mike, this is your cue.
Yeah.
Last week, just saying.
Yeah.
You're only sold by 1 line.
I know it.
That's all right, though. No big deal. It's a team parlay. I don't know. Anything else is not really too intriguing for me. I would like to ride the Ellie De La Cruz line and keep hitting on over with Cincinnati, but Baltimore is just playing good ball this year, so it's a bit risky. The Rangers line's juiced. They're sitting at 225, so not really something we could take there unless we want to take a safe pick. That would be my safe pick.
Okay.
Zach Greinke on the mound for Kansas City. That's tomorrow. Not much.
let's take a look at the Guardians money line. That's pretty reasonable too.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
what
like.
at minus 140.
Minus 135 on BetMGM.
Okay, let's see. Let's check the lineup.
Don't dislike that. Especially playing Kansas City, getting the Guardians are kind of getting back into a groove.
They're 2 games away from 500.
Yeah, they've been on a little bit of a heater since June 20th, or so.
I'm not trying to tell you what to pick.
No. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that. They got Naylor in the lineup. Yeah, the Cleveland's putting out a pretty good lineup.
Okay.
KC gonna have Perez and Witt Jr. in there, but I would take Ramirez in the team today. So yeah, we're gonna take the Guardians money line.
So we got the 3-leg parlay of plus 478, and we could give away $25 if we win. Well, you want to stop there, or you want to put another leg in, guys?
Let's roll with it. Let's not force another leg because I like what we have there. I like Guardians on the money line. We're getting them at that value against Kansas City. We'll take that. Again, Guardians have been hot. Miami's been hot. So
Well, at it. All right. So we got the Mystics in the WNBA minus 4.5. I am your WNBA expert, by the way. The Marlins on the money line and the Guardians on the money line. By the way, the Taco Tuesday play last night, WNBA sucked on Prize Picks. It did not win.
Didn't come through, huh?
No, it did not come through at all. And I played it twice. Tristan says Smiley over 4.5 Ks. We might do that with a Prize Picks. So we got a parlay. Mike is going to get that tweet out. I'm going to go ahead and get things ready for it. Here's what we got, folks. Mystics minus 4.5, Marlins money line, and the Guardians money line. You have to follow all three of us. You have to like the tweet, retweet the tweet, follow OddsJam, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to try to give away $25 today.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I think we got a winner on our hands tonight. I like it. I like it.
Okay. I'm glad you do. I am. I really am. I'm serious. I'm very glad that you do.
You should be.
And there we go. And there it is at plus 478. Let's add it. And I will take a screenshot, send it to Mike, and we will be ready to rock and roll here in just a second, Mike.
Sounds good. Yeah, no, I think we're looking pretty solid here. But while you're doing that real quick, I'm going to go to the Positive EV page and just see if there's anything out here that we're liking on the Positive EV page here last minute. I just got that from you.
Ray's out here. It was a very rough night for the Tacos last night. It was a rough night. And by the way, I'm going to point out something, Jabari. I did hit a 5-pick flex in Prize Picks today.
I saw.
I
like the tweet, retweeted it. I almost hit a 6-man yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I grabbed a couple picks off of Positive EV. I had 2 pushes, one for the WNBA, one for MLB. So it lessened my payout. I was due for 150, but only got 30, so that kind of hurt me. But it'll happen. Unfortunately, I'm checking Prize Picks to see if there's anything else I like for today. But I'm gonna be honest, there's not much on here. It's really making me jump. I'll be honest. The tacos, I am very picky nowadays. You have to be really careful. It's an urban myth, okay, that they're all the best value. They're not. It may say that they are, but they're not.
Dude, I got reeled in on that WNBA play last night.
I took
Man,
one taco. I took only one taco, and that was the only ticket I took yesterday. I could have taken more, but I chose not to.
Well, you were smarter than I was.
I got burned so many. You don't even. I couldn't even explain to you how many times I've gotten burned off of tacos.
Now, I gotta tell you, my WNBA plays haven't been too bad.
I believe
you. I mean, they really pulling them off the optimizer. They haven't been too bad. I've been kind of pleased with them.
I believe you. I pulled a couple off of the optimizer and positive EV as well. So they've definitely been hitting at a pretty good rate for me, at least. Because I don't watch too much WNBA, so I take it at face value when I pull it off of there. But they've been really solid for me, and I'm gonna go back to posting those more on Twitter, the ones that I'm most confident in. We can get that back going because they've been really good. They've been really good.
Well, if you need to know anything about the WNBA, just DM me.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, what do you got? You like that play?
Yeah, I do. I like this under 4.5 first half total runs. Miami, Boston. Like I said, Braxton Garrett on the mound. He's gonna go into this fifth inning probably more than likely, and getting plus 125 on it's not bad. I will roll with it for the value that's on Fliff, and that was the only one that I went and saw that I liked. Everything else I'm going to stay away from right now. That was off the recommended filters. A lot of player hits plays. I'm going to stay away from some of these. I will real quick change my filter to my main filter. See what's out
do
here.
You like Braxton Garrett going over on strikeouts tonight? Because right now his number in the books is 5.5, and Price Picks has it at 5.
They bumped it down for a reason, but I like it at 5, but I think you'll probably get a push, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not like Blake Snell over 7 strikeouts. I know he strikes out a lot of guys, but he doesn't pitch that far into games.
Right. Well, and this Boston Red Sox lineup can be tricky. I mean, Braxton Garrett definitely can strike guys out. He's definitely what I would say somewhat of a strikeout pitcher for sure. I mean, we got 76 innings on the year, 90 Ks. I mean, he definitely can strike guys out, but this Boston lineup, they can be tough to strike out, and they're at home, and sometimes you just never know with this Red Sox team. They're sometimes that lineup looks really good. Yeah. So yeah.
What do you think of Senga pitching for the Mets, and his outs is 16.5 and going with the under?
Yeah.
I mean, for it to hit over, he'd have to get 2 outs in the 6th inning.
Right. I mean, Milwaukee's lineup not scary, but I don't have a feel on that one, man. Sorry.
Okay, well, it's an optimizer play.
Okay.
Along with the Garrett play. Okay. Well, let me I'm just gonna go ahead and share.
It's at 16.5.
Yeah, 16.5.
What were you thinking, over?
No, under is what it is at. 16.5 would be, in order for the over to hit, he'd have to get 2 outs in the 6th inning. I mean, I look at these things every day. Half of these guys don't pitch past the 5th inning. Right. Even if they even get that far. I was looking at the Garrett strikeouts, and I'm going to add it to the Price Picks, guys. It's only 5. The number's 5.5. I'm going to go with the over there. And then, boys, I'm going to finish out this 5 pick with 3 WNBA plays. Okay. Sykes over on points, Gray and Cloud under on points. So I'm just going to jump on it, do it here, and I ain't afraid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
What I say?
Mm-hmm.
What I say? Over on hers. Mm-hmm. Who's my
You don't
next
even
one?
remember what you're picking.
Give
What I
me
say over on? It's the WNBA game, and you say hers. No, say her name. If you're the WNBA guy, say her name then.
Alicia Gray. Say your name. Say your name. And Natasha Cloud. Under.
Looking at everything else, yeah. Nothing else on this board really talking to me really a little bit.
Okay. Well, this is talking to me right now. I'm placing it. I pulled every pick off the optimizer, and here's what we got. We're taking Senga under 16.5 pitching outs, Braxton Garrett over 5 strikeouts, Brittany Sykes over 11 points, Alicia Gray under 16 points, and Natasha Cloud under 11.5 points. And by the way, I want you guys to know this. I put this together at the beginning of the year. Ohtani's number for home runs this year was 30.5. Well, he's already at 26. But I also put Judge in there to go over too. And
not looking too hot.
Not looking too hot.
Not looking too hot.
Not looking too hot at all. He's going to have to get hotter than a firecracker or hotter than the 4th of July, which, by the way, was a Stevie Wonder album from way back when. You guys probably didn't know that either, did you? Am I going to get in trouble for that, Mike?
Not by me. I mean,
no copyright.
Not by me.
No copyright infringement there.
Well, that's beyond me. I mean, that I don't know. I mean, you can find that out for yourself if you want to.
I'm just going to throw this out at you because it's a musical thing. Isn't She Lovely was on that album. So was Sir Duke and I Wish. Great songs. If you've never heard the album, go get it. It's great stuff. You know I like my music, folks. All right, Jabari, who's going first in the NHL draft?
I don't know.
We all know.
To be honest with you, I mean, is it Connor? Connor?
Yeah, Connor Bedard.
That's right.
And then I think I've seen Nick Fedellini, or I think his name was.
Yeah.
They're talking about he's going top 5 as well, possibly even top 3.
He's going number 2.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, very quickly here, we didn't even talk about college baseball. LSU champions. This will be very, very quick. Did you know that Cruz got on base in every single game of the season? 75 straight games of getting on base. That is an NCAA record, along with him and they have another guy on the team. Is it White? Who both scored 100 runs and drove in 100 runs. That has never happened. And most likely the number 1 pick and the number 2 pick are going to be both LSU players. So I had to say that. That's a hell of a team.
Yeah. And I took Dylan Cruz. He cashed me out. I took Dylan Cruz over, I think it was 1 run. He ended up having 3 that game. So, I mean, look, he's been a machine. I knew he was a machine. PP took his total bases off a long time ago, but, you know, it was still cashing for me on the run, at least.
Right. Can you believe that, those 75 games straight? That's insane.
I could believe it.
Unbelievable. All right, look, we got to go. Mike and I are playing some music tonight, so let's do it. Woo! Thanks for joining us. Last minute betting with the Sports Nuts on a winning Wednesday.
Got that parlay. We got it.
Most definitely.
Do it.
We got it.
See you, folks.